here at Chick-fil-A, and I'm going to show you what's in the grilled chicken sandwich. You are not going to believe how many ingredients are in this thing, and it's definitely not 100% chicken like Chick-fil-A claims. I'm also going to show you what's in the classic chicken sandwich, the mac and cheese, and the waffle fries. This isn't going to be pretty, so if you like Chick-fil-A, you might want to put on your blindfold or your earplugs. You may not like what you're about to hear, but knowledge is power. You've got to know how many crazy ingredients, which might include things that are in silly putty, are in this stuff. Come on, let me show you. How are you? Can I get a grilled chicken sandwich? Is that 100% chicken?
Yes.
100% chicken. Okay. And then can I get a regular chicken sandwich? And can I get a medium waffle fries and a small mac and cheese? That's it. And then do you know what the A in Chick-fil-A stands for? No, do you know what the A, why it's the A in Chick-fil-A? Do you know what that stands for? No? Okay, maybe somebody else does. I think it stands for like grade A. You know Chick-fil-A? I think the A is supposed to be like grade A chicken. Oh, she's gonna check. Do you know what the A in Chick-fil-A stands for? The A. In Chick-fil-A, I think the A stands for like grade A chicken, right? You don't know? I think it is. I think that's the story. Yeah. Like Chick-fil-A. Yeah, because 100% chicken. Okay, cool. That's it for me.
Your name?
It's Paul.
It's Paul. 21, 81.
Is Chick-fil-A your favorite fast food?
I guess.
Yeah.
Only one I eat.
It's the only one you eat? Why is that? I'm always curious why people like different fast foods.
It seems healthier.
It seems healthier?
Yeah.
Like, what did you get?
Just a chicken sandwich.
Okay. The grilled chicken or the regular one?
Just a regular one.
The regular one?
Yeah.
Okay. You know how many ingredients are in there? I won't tell you.
Let me pretend.
Pretend.
Let me pretend.
Continue the charade.
It's the only one I insulted.
But I think a lot of people think it's healthier for some reason.
It's just our marketing, I guess.
It is their marketing, yeah. Let's start with the grilled chicken sandwich. The first thing to know about Chick-fil-A is that in March of 2024, they reversed their policy of no antibiotics in their chicken. So now the chicken that you get at Chick-fil-A can be treated with antibiotics. The problem with chicken treated with antibiotics is that the chickens are going to be less healthy because if they have to give the chickens antibiotics, it can develop antibiotic-resistant strains of bacteria and other organisms. And if they're giving the chicken antibiotics, it means the chickens were sort of less healthy in the beginning. So the chickens used to produce the chicken are probably lower quality than they used to be now that they are antibiotic-free. Second thing about the chicken sandwich, it is a grilled piece of chicken with spices on it and has grill marks. And on the website, and when I asked the very nice ladies at the front counter when I ordered this, there's a lot of rhetoric around the idea that this is 100% chicken. Completely false. It's misleading. It may have 100% chicken as one of the ingredients, but this grilled chicken patty has 46 ingredients. What's in here? Chicken, also a water solution to kind of beef it up and make it more juicy and plumper and way more. To also give it more volume. There's multiple types of sugar, processed sugar, in this chicken patty, including maltodextrin from corn and pure table sugar. There are multiple types of seed oils in here, including soybean oil and canola oil in the chicken patty, which is supposed to be 100% chicken, remember. There are multiple natural flavors, quote unquote, in here, including natural smoke flavor. Now, the term natural flavors is kind of misleading because a lot of things that are heavily chemically processed can be included as natural flavors, and all of those 46 plus ingredients go into this grilled chicken breast sort of concoction, which is supposed to be 100% chicken, but it's clearly not. And we haven't even gotten to the bun yet. Thankfully, the tomato and the lettuce on here are just tomato and lettuce. So we're doing okay there. But the bun has 61 ingredients in this brioche bun. A lot of the same stuff you find in this grilled chicken breast, quote unquote, are in this bun. How ironic is that? You've got canola oil, soybean oil, you've got a bunch more gums, xanthan gum in this. You have multiple preservatives, including EDTA. You have natural flavors. So there are a lot of highly processed ingredients, even in the bun, that goes with your not 100% chicken, grilled chicken patty from Chick-fil-A. So, as I said in the intro to this video, a lot of people think Chick-fil-A is healthier, but clearly, even though this is a grilled piece of chicken that is, quote, 100% chicken, over 100 ingredients, preservatives, natural flavors, which are highly processed, multiple types of seed oils, multiple gums, multiple types of sugars, maltodextrin, processed table sugar in this Chick-fil-A sandwich. And they're there because it makes the Chick-fil-A sandwich more addictive. Chick-fil-A, multiple other fast food manufacturers, they're not in the business of making health food, even though Chick-fil-A kind of pretends to be health food. It masquerades as health food, and some people believe it's healthier. They're in the business of making you food that is addictive, food that actually makes you hungrier, food that makes you want to eat more, and food that keeps you coming back because you're kind of addicted to it. So right from the outset, the grade A grilled chicken breast from Chick-fil-A has a ton of ingredients and is highly processed, not what it pretends to be on the outset. All right, next up, we have the traditional classic Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. They say it's a real classic. I don't know about that. So here we go, guys. We have basically this chicken breast, which is full of the same stuff that's found in the other one. And I forgot to mention that in both of these chicken breasts is something called dimethylpolysiloxane, which is an anti-foaming agent. I don't know why you need an anti-foaming agent in a chicken breast. It's also found in silly putty. So it's a silicone ingredient found in silly putty in both this chicken breast and this chicken breast. Obviously, there are a bunch of seed oils here in the chicken and in the coating, and this is grilled and fried in seed oils, including soybean oil and canola oil. This classic chicken breast, which is battered and deep fried, is probably even worse than the grilled one. It also contains multiple types of sugar, maltodextrin, processed table sugar, as we talked about here, MSG, monosodium glutamate. The research is conflicting on MSG. A lot of people think that it can cause headaches or cause them to feel weird. It certainly could contribute to making you hungrier or confusing satiety signals, but they put that in there, and the reason they put it in there is to make it taste better and to make you crave more of it. And we haven't even gotten to the bun yet. This bun is pretty incredible. It contains something called flavored butter oil, which is actually just a bunch of seed oils, soybean oil, canola oil, other oils. The dough also contains processed sugars. So they're putting processed sugars in the chicken. They're putting processed sugars in the bun. There's seed oils in both, preservatives in both, natural flavors, again, kind of a sketchy term. You don't really know what natural flavor means. They can be highly chemically processed. Multiple gums, xanthan gum, MSG, flavored butter oil, which is more seed oils, datum, the dough conditioning agent. I mean, I'm sure these taste great, but there's nothing healthier about these, and both of these contain tons of ingredients. They're very highly processed foods. They're only going to leave you hungrier in the long term. And let's just talk about something. Calories in, calories out. People will say you can lose weight eating junk food like this if you just eat less calories. 100% true. 100% true. The important thing to understand here is that I strongly believe that the quality of the calories you put into your mouth, this being low quality calories, affects your calories out. This means that when you eat junk food, I believe that junk food contains multiple ingredients, these gums, these artificial ingredients, the thickening agents, the MSG, potentially, definitely the seed oils, that break your metabolism, that are essentially slightly or somewhat poisonous for humans. Meaning, if you eat poor quality calories in, the resting metabolic rate, the calories out goes down. So you can sabotage your weight loss by eating junk food, or you can support your weight loss and losing weight by eating less processed or unprocessed foods that don't decrease calories out. So in summary, the quality of calories in affects calories out. Don't be fooled into thinking that you can just eat less calories of Chick-fil-A or you can out-exercise this. You can lose weight eating less calories of this, but you will affect your metabolism and your overall health negatively, and that will eventually catch up to you in a negative way. And this other concept drives me crazy. I see these guys on Instagram eating 4,000 calories of a chocolate bar and then running until they burn off 4,000 calories of a chocolate bar. It's very difficult to out-exercise a bad diet. I think that because of the problematic compounds in these foods, in the case of a chocolate bar, processed sugar, causing havoc at the level of your mitochondria and in your blood vessels, just because you burned the amount of calories present in this Chick-fil-A sandwich doesn't mean that it doesn't affect you more long term. The quality of calories in affects calories out. Eating junk food decreases your metabolism, makes you hungrier in the long term. It's a total loss, guys. If you have to eat junk food every once in a while, you do you, but understand that in a lot of ways, this is slightly poisonous for humans. All right, guys, the hits keep coming. Mac and cheese from Chick-fil-A. If you don't have a problem with wheat, you can make mac and cheese reasonably okay. You could take a regular pasta, maybe a good pasta made in Italy, and just do cheese. So maybe it would have 4 or 5 ingredients in the pasta and 1 ingredient in the cheese. There are 67 ingredients in this macaroni and cheese. 67, including hydrogenated oils, partially hydrogenated oils, as part of a margarine blend. This is the crazy part, is that partially hydrogenated oils are trans fats, and they're banned by the FDA. But the processed food industry has figured out a way to get around this by blending them with palm oil, other seed oils like soybean oil or canola oil, but they're in this macaroni and cheese. These are the type of things that are completely illegal in Europe. And when I did the video on McDonald's, a lot of people commented, a lot of the ingredients in here and here and here are actually banned in Europe. So fast food isn't necessarily healthy in Europe, but if you were to eat McDonald's or Chick-fil-A in Europe, is Chick-fil-A even in Europe? It wouldn't have a lot of these ingredients I'm talking about because they're illegal in Europe. But they're totally legal in the United States. Thanks, US government, USDA, FDA, they're looking out for your health. What else is in here? Multiple seed oils, butter flavor, preservatives, xanthan gum. It's got more silly putty in here with dimethylpolysiloxane. And if you look on the website, the last ingredient in your mac and cheese is propellant. Do you want to eat propellant? No thanks. I mean, I could go through all 67, but you guys get the idea. Highly processed, refined, containing semi-illegal ingredients that have been masked with some fast food sleight of hand. Yeah, that's probably the scariest thing in Chick-fil-A is the mac and cheese. All right, last but not least, we got some waffle fries. And listen, I think you could make fries reasonably well. You could take potatoes and you could cook them in tallow. But these are not potatoes cooked in tallow. These are kind of a nightmare. I mean, McDonald's French fries have 19 ingredients. These don't have 19 ingredients, but they contain 4 different types of seed oils. Canola, high oleic acid canola, soybean oil, and palm oil. All highly refined, bleached, deodorized seed oils that are going to be significantly oxidized, broken down when you heat them, containing compounds like 4-H and E, which are linked to all sorts of problems in the human body, make you hungrier, sabotage your satiety, linked to all sorts of other inflammation and problems in the human body from the seed oils in these fries. I mean, fries are probably the single most addictive food out of all of these foods at Chick-fil-A. But we're not done. These also contain silly putty ingredients, dimethylpolysiloxane. It's like everything at Chick-fil-A contains silly putty ingredients. I don't know why they have to do this. Dimethylpolysiloxane, disodium dihydrogen pyrophosphate, a preservative of some sort, which is also in these fries, and dextrose. So they contain a type of quote-unquote sugar in your French fries. If you don't think by now that Chick-fil-A and other fast food manufacturers are trying to just make you hungrier and completely sabotage your satiety, I don't know what else I can say. But remember, guys, that there's ways to make all of these foods much more healthfully. You can go to a grocery store and get a good quality chicken breast. Hopefully it's organic. If you can't afford that, just get a regular chicken breast. You can put a chicken breast on a grill and use a bread. I don't eat bread, but if you want to eat bread, fine. Use a bread with far fewer ingredients, not use seed oils, not use preservatives, not use natural flavors, which are chemically processed, not use dimethylpolysiloxane. Maybe you don't put silly putty on your burger. I wouldn't put silly putty on my burger. Maybe you don't put processed sugar on your burger. Maybe you don't put monosodium glutamate on your burger or your French fries. You can get potatoes. You can cook them in tallow. These are all facsimiles of foods that humans have eaten for hundreds of years. They're just made in a much worse way and much more problematic for you as a human. They sabotage your satiety. They make you hungrier. And like I said earlier, I strongly believe that when you eat poor quality foods like that, they're sort of poisonous, meaning they decrease your basal metabolic rate, they sabotage your metabolism, they decrease your ability to actually burn calories, and you get into this horrible loop of feeling bad, being addicted to these foods, gaining weight, and then craving the foods again. So just remember, guys, raw milk is illegal, and it's dangerous for you and your kids. But this is all completely legal. We are completely being played here. So hopefully this helps you guys understand how much we are being played, and I'll see you in the next video.